It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. Now, almost every single moment of every day, we're continually making choices that have an impact on our lives and, of course, our futures, from a small to a grand scale. Because of the actions that we do as human beings, we often need guidance in understanding the responsibilities that come with the choices that we eventually make. Now, leading international philosopher and Vedanta practitioner Sunanda Leelaram is joining us in our Expresso studio this morning to reflect on the dilemma of choice. Sunanda, so good to have you on the show this morning. I'm so happy that we're talking about this because I think this is a very important topic for South Africans in general. But let's first begin with the subject of Vedanta. What exactly is it, and what relevance does this ancient knowledge have on the modern world today?
Vedanta is the science of life and living. It's ancient Indian wisdom.
Yeah.
And it's relevant because it talks about eternal values, principles of life and living, which do not change with time or age.
Yeah.
So whatever Vedanta offers would be relevant to people across the globe.
Wow.
For their life and living.
That is quite amazing. We mentioned earlier on that choice was a dilemma.
Yes.
Now, a lot of people think, oh, why is it so hard to choose? But why exactly is choice such a dilemma for so many people?
What we need to understand is every human being, the inner personality is constituted of two faculties. One is the intellect, which is the ability to think.
Yeah.
The other is the mind, which feels emotions, likes, dislikes, wishes and wants and desires. So the dilemma in life is when your mind wants something very much, and your own intellect says, this is not good for me. Now, who are you going to listen to? So Vedanta is a science that trains you to understand what the intellect is and to develop it and strengthen it so that it can guide the mind and you make choices according to what you think is right.
Wow. That is quite a powerful concept, a really powerful concept. You know, a lot of people say that choice is a gift. A lot of people don't have it. So how do you use this gift how do you use it wisely to transcend maybe sometimes religion, culture, how you grew up, you know, things that other people said is right that you do not necessarily believe is right? It's a difficult path to navigate.
Well, it's a training that each one has to give oneself.
Yeah.
It's not natural, like muscles. You know, everybody has muscles, but who's strong? One who exercises the muscle. Similarly, thinking is an ability every human being has. It's a birthday gift, everyone has. But it depends on how you develop it. You've got to strengthen it and use it. For example, you know what's right or what's wrong, but you may not follow what you think is right or wrong. And that's why we regret in life. So once you do something, you come back and say, oh, I should not have done it. Now, why did you do it in the first place? Your ability to think was not available to you before action. It was available to you after. So you've got to make your existing intellect available to you. That's one. And the second is to strengthen it. And the strengthening comes from the study of Vedanta.
Wow. I feel like Sunanda needs her own show with regards to this, but thank you so much for being with us. I wish, this is meaty stuff, and I wish we could get into it more, but hopefully we can do that again. Now, this is the reason why we're always advised to choose wisely, and it can take time and practice, as Sunanda said, to learn how to use that wisdom effectively. Sunanda will be giving a 3-day free public talk starting this evening at the Lobby Theatre in Cape Town, and she'll also be doing the same in Johannesburg and in Durban throughout August. So if you'd like more information, make sure you visit vedanta.org.za.